Okay, here's a video for 664 Stallion Estates. We have the corner here. It goes from this telephone pole, this corner, which is fenced. This side is fenced for the neighbors, on over to our neighbor's drive. Looks like just about the telephone pole on the other end. It has a little yellow ribbon tied around it. Nice thing about it is they already have the drive kind of cut in here. It's all gravel or caliche. Little ribbon on this one tree. So we have a little slope that's coming up, right? And some trees, all of which are live oaks, which are really, really nice. It creates a nice privacy screen. So we have the drive coming up, but the nice thing about that is once you get to the top of the hill, it's where you're building the house. It makes the rest of the 5 acres extremely private. Looks like they had already gotten rid of most of the cedar. We have a little bit of them that are popping back up. This is nice. You come right to the top and it flattens out. Really usable. Now here, we can't really tell much from this with it being overgrown. But it's a nice big circular drive that's all level with caliche. Looks like most of the land is in the back. The property line extends along this side, probably along that telephone post. You can see our neighbor's house, but only the roof line. That's through a bunch of trees. And then we have the fence here, which is most likely the other property line heading down. And we can see where that continues out, and it's pretty well maintained on the other end. So we have some slope on the driveway, which is no real different than pouring a flat one. And then it's really level back here. Should make building the house really easy. A couple of nice oaks that don't really need to go anywhere. They have plenty of space right here to build however big a house they want. And a lot of room. Looks like this extends back. Yeah, let's walk through here. Okay. Woo! You can see neighbors has dogs, but even from the side, there's plenty of trees between us and our neighbors on either end. So it still makes it nice and private. Cool thing about this, all the acreage is in the back where it's private and you're going to be able to enjoy it. You got the circular driveway up front, you got the house up front. The rest of this back here is really nice. And again, super level and very beautiful. Most of the cedars have been removed and we're left with just a majority of the live oak. And on this far back right corner, we have a large thicket of a lot of really good size oak. You can see a bunch of deer back there in the back. Probably won't turn up in the video, but and through the trees here just a little bit, we can see the fence line. It's probably about 30 yards past this tree line. Let's see how far back this goes. And over there, we have the fence post in the back. Kind of just barely see it. We'll see if we can't walk over there. So it appears that the place is entirely fenced. This is beautiful. Wow. is really nice. Wow. So the far back right corner, we have some beautifully trimmed live oak. And this is just like a nice little forest sanctuary. Not really overgrown. Man, let me hang out back here. And this is beautiful. Probably the best place in the entire 5 acres. We can see the fence comes back to the corner. The other fence line over here. I'll go this way just a little bit more. Wow. This is probably all the cedar that they got busted up. It's really nice. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. Okay. It's all very level, and you have a really great, you know, it'd be easy to build anything back here. But back here on the far corner, right through this beautiful glade, you have these gorgeous views of what appears to be a ranch on the far end. Oh, that's not private. I don't know what is. Yeah. Put a nice workshop or a little tiny guest cabin back here. Back in the thickest part of the trees. Have the guests take a nice little golf cart over here or something. It's gorgeous. This is beautiful. Not to mention all the other stuff that you could do back here. I mean, it's flat enough. You could always, in 5 acres, run a couple cows, put a barn out here. Looks really nice. Got a nice little forested area that's very clean. Tons of great space that would make good pasture. And it's all private. It's a little bit narrow towards the front, but that's where all your slopage is. So really it's maximizing its usability. You have all this space back here. All of it's usable except for the tiny little bit of frontage, which is actually more than perfect because it's perfect because, you know, it creates all that privacy. Yeah, it's gorgeous.